This is Chris Johnson, and you know what somebody told me the other day? I was very confused when I heard it because I don't think in my entire 42-year existence that anybody has ever described me this way. Optimistic. I was told that I was optimistic, or at least that like a fucking podcast was optimistic, but like the podcast is fucking me. These are fucking my ideas and like my fucking sayings and shit. So like if you think a fucking podcast is optimistic, you're indirectly telling Chris Johnson that he is optimistic. And I was confused when I heard it. I'm equally confused about this days later. I'm having a tough time wrapping my head around it because for years, dating back to my fucking childhood, all I've ever been fucking told was that I am a negative fucking asshole. You're so fucking negative. You know how many fucking times my mom told me I was fucking negative? I heard that shit on the fucking daily. You're so negative. And it would be said in like a fucking disgusted, disappointed tone. You're so negative. And if I'm being honest, I never thought I was fucking negative either. I just thought I was fucking realistic. Things suck. I'm gonna say they fucking suck. I don't like fucking toxic positivity, toxic optimism, and I don't like those fucking pessimistic assholes that are always fucking saying that everything's gonna fucking blow. I think that everything's gonna fucking blow probably because it is, just because historically speaking, everything kind of sucks. I think I'm kind of a fucking realistic guy. That's how I view myself. I don't view myself as optimistic. I don't view myself as pessimistic. I don't view myself as negative. I can fucking tell you, like, I wasn't offended by being told that I was, like, optimistic. I used to get fucking pissed off when I was told that I was negative, especially when it was coming from my fucking parents. I'm negative, motherfucker? Me? Whose fucking fault is that, goddammit? Who's in charge here? Who's running this fucking household? Why the fuck do you think it is that my fucking ass is negative? Maybe we should examine the fucking leadership up in this bitch. Figure out why I'm fucking negative, quote unquote. Fuck you, man. Come to think of it, I think I probably said fuck you a time or two back in the day when I heard that shit from the parents. So negative. Eventually, I just knew I was going to get called negative as a fucking kid. So it was just like, you know, whatever, man. I guess I'm fucking negative. I'll just fucking deal with it and just be fucking pissed about it. And that shit, like, didn't end when I was a fucking child. Like, I remember being, like, at the fucking radio station job. And when did I get that job? I got that job in my fucking 20s. I remember, like, telling people I worked there. I was like, yeah, my mom fucking told me I was fucking negative the other day. And you know what I fucking said? I was like, you know what? That shit's got me this far, goddammit. I'm a fucking college graduate. I got a couple undergrad degrees. At the time I was married. Or no, I wasn't married, but I was involved in a relationship. Hey, this negative shit, allegedly, seems to be fucking working. But the optimistic thing is what really got me. I was like, optimistic? I got a fucking happy birthday message. And you can still fucking send that shit in. I'm still fucking taking birthday messages. I got a fucking happy birthday message. And they were like, hey, man, I listened to that birthday podcast. It was optimistic. And I thought, was it? I had to listen to it again. I mean, I recorded it. I edited it. I probably listened to it multiple times as I'm going through the fucking edit process. And then, like, I listened to it after it's completely fucking edited, and then I put it out, and I had to listen to it again. Like, I had to find that optimism. I gotta be honest, I still haven't found it. I just, again, feel it was kind of fucking realistic. Either I'm gonna be 42, or I'm gonna be fucking dead. I don't want to be dead, goddammit. I think that's a pretty realistic thought process. Well, I mean, I was suicidal for a while, so, you know, like, I was almost dead. When I was driving down the street with my fucking eyes closed, I could have been fucking dead. But I survived. But even then, I didn't really want to be dead. I just thought, like, it's an option. It's not a bad idea. That's how my suicidal shit manifested. Hey, this is a legitimate, not bad idea. Not something that I thought to myself, though, like, I might enjoy this, you know? I feel like a lot of people misunderstand me. They don't really get who the fuck I am. And I'm just so fucking used to it by now. I feel like people, when they look at you, they will kind of project, like, their bullshit onto you. Like, if there's somebody that's in a fucking happy relationship, they'll think, hey, you need to be in a relationship. If there's somebody who's fucking sworn off relationships, they'll be like, fucking never fucking date anybody or never get married. And then they'll look at you and they'll either tell you you're doing good or bad based on, like, whatever fucking experience that they fucking had. I was always confused by that because, like, I hate my father, but I never walk around telling other people they should hate their fucking fathers. But people don't really understand that either. Because, like, I'll meet people, like, in new jobs and shit, and they'll find out that I haven't talked to my dad in, I don't fucking know, at least 15 years. And sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, you know, it's family, it's your dad. Like, you only get one dad. Like, motherfucker, speak for yourself. You obviously have a good relationship with your fucking father, and you're projecting that shit on me. My relationship with my dad fucking sucked. You know how much fucking better my life became the second I stopped talking to that sack of shit? So get your fucking shit out of here. So I think, to be honest, I think the person who thought I was being optimistic is just really optimistic. I think they're an optimistic sort. So they're seeing optimism in me. Although there's worse things to be called than optimistic, though. Like, I kind of like optimistic people. I admire the optimism. Sometimes I wish I fucking had it. Sometimes I wish I was legitimately optimistic, but I just don't know if I am. I think things are going to fucking happen the way they happen, and we can fucking try to influence it, but like, hey man, a lot of the shit that I've gotten in my life, whether it's jobs, my ex-wife, fucking lucky things or unlucky things, it's just kind of stuff I stumbled ass backwards into. Just kind of fucking happened. Anybody in my life right now that I enjoy, it's not like I fucking saw them and was like, oh my God, I gotta be fucking friends with them. It was like, I met him at fucking work or some shit, or we went to fucking school together. It's not like I take an active role in fucking doing anything in my fucking life. I stumble around like a fucking drunk. I bump into shit. I knock fucking glasses off fucking tables. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking bull in a china shop, just fucking stumbling around, breaking things, making a fucking mess. And sometimes things work out, and sometimes they don't work out, and, you know, whatever. We'll fucking get there. Well, I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays as new podcast episodes come out. Podbean is the host of the cast. Every fucking episode is there, all 800 plus. But I'm also on Apple Podcast and Spotify and Pandora and iHeartRadio and wherever the fuck. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You. I am on Instagram at maybe the number 5 minutes. And this is going to be right in my Facebook timeline. So if that's your fucking bag, you can catch this shit there.